How do I add my spouse to the deed on my property? Well, it's fairly easy in that you simply sign a new deed and you convey the property to you and your spouse. Which brings us to what does that accomplish legally? It creates what they call a tenancy by the entireties, which is a biblical concept that's been carried over from the English common law into the Florida law. And it is Florida specific as to how it's treated, although there are 7 other states, I think, that recognize tenancy by the entireties. The Bible says that when you become married, when you're married, you become as one, and that's the concept of tenancy by the entireties. That gives you the right of survivorship. But in Florida in particular, it also is a simple way to have some asset protection, so that if anyone would get a judgment just against one spouse, they are not then they cannot attach the property that is held as tenancy by the entireties. So most property that is held by husband and wife that creates a tenancy by the entireties whenever you show you're married as husband and wife, and that protects real property held that way. What a lot of folks don't know about is you can also set your bank accounts up in that same manner, but you need to ask the bank on the signature card, do they offer tenants by the entireties accounts? And if they do, you need to be sure to check that box rather than joint tenants with right of survivorship. Joint tenants with right of survivorship means that each of you own a 1/2 interest in the property, and it can be attached. But going back to the simple question is how do I add my spouse to the deed to my property? Is you simply sign a new deed. Now, one pitfall or an unintended consequence of doing that is if you have a mortgage on the property, unfortunately the Department of Revenue at this point requires you to pay documentary stamps at $7 per thousand based upon 1/2 of the mortgage amount. There is going to be some proposed legislation which allows you to waive that, but right now that's not what the law is, and so whenever you do that, the cost of the deed is relatively a few $100s. However, if there's a mortgage on it, that can cost you a substantial amount depending on the amount of your mortgage. So if you'd like to add your spouse to the title to the property and put it in your name as husband and wife, which I would recommend, give me a call at 727-847-2288.